you to type that word in the chat box when I say it. Okay. The only way to overcome any resistance is environment. All of you can just type ENV in the chat box. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. If a person wants to build a lot of muscle, right? And they're really having the willpower. You put them in Antarctica, they can't do it. The environment has to support them to achieve that. If somebody wants to quit smoking, if they're in an environment of friends who are saying, hey, come on, yeah, just have one more, they cannot quit. So that is why taking this next step in being a part of our community is the only way, if you ask me, for you to break through your own resistances to achieving your goals. If this makes sense, type MS in the chat box. Okay. And the last part is I want to share with you a journey. Okay. You got to take daily action and you need to follow my Freedom 4.0 journey. What I've done is I've actually designed a journey for you. Now, can I have your permission to tell you more about this journey that I have designed for you in my premium community? At this point, I want to be very clear. If you feel that you do not want to be a part of this, or you're not serious about this, or whatever, you can leave this session. But if you're absolutely serious, just type the word serious in the chat box. I want to work with serious people. I want to call out a few names. How many of you are serious about working on yourself and committing yourself at least for the next 90 days to learning this information, to applying this information, to launching your product and starting to get that result? Yeah. So thank you so much, Sitaram, Hema, Krish, Swami, Sugesh, Archit, Smitha, Savita, Irfan, Mahesh, Samia, Midhun, Runesh, Lakshmi, Madhulika. Thank you, Krish. Thank you, Sharada. Thank you. Who else do we have? Brajadulal Ghosh, Bhavani, Dr. Shanti. Thank you so much. Okay. So what I've done is I've made this journey very, very simple for all of you. Okay. So let me share my screen and I want all of you to take notes. So the first thing is I've designed something called the Freedom Path 4.0. So you're going to go from starter stage. All of you here are in the starting stage. I want you to give yourself 3 months to receiving an award that I give in my community called the Freedom Finisher Award. This is like the first stage of the game that you got to complete, where I give a 2,000 rupee voucher, I give a t-shirt, and then I give a certificate when you launch your product. And we do a hackathon and for you to actually complete this. Once you achieve this, give yourself 6 months to hitting the Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is if you're crossing 3 lakh rupees in revenue. So if you're starting today, from today, give yourself 9 months to making your first 3 lakhs. Okay. And many of our members have done it. We have certified more than 400-500 of them. Okay. Next is give yourself 18 months to hitting the first 1 crore from the time you become Hall of Fame. So 9 months plus 18 months, we are looking at a timeline of around 2 years. Okay. From there, give yourself 36 months to hitting your 10 crore. We've already given 15 10 crore champion awards. And now all the 10 crore champion award winners, they are giving themselves another, 5 years to hitting their 100 crore. So we have actually designed a beautiful and systematic path for you to go from scratch to hitting your 100 crore journey. Now we are very close to the 100 crore mark. And that's why I put that on the list over here. And for this to happen, you need 4 things. Number 1 is you need to have a strong mindset. And I'll be giving you some daily rituals that you'll be able to follow to keep your mindset really strong. Every day, all of our students, they write their goals daily so that they're having clarity on their goals. One of the things that we do in our community is all of us, we give charity on a monthly basis. Whether it's 100 rupees or 1,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, doesn't matter how much you give. But right now, collectively, our community has given more than 5.6 crores in charity in the last few months. And charity is one of the core value systems in our community because we want to create the richest community of givers. Now, how many of you love this? Just type amazing in the chat box. Yeah. Charity is a part of our community DNA. And number 4 is events. I would like every single one of you who's going to start the journey with us today is to attend all our sessions live. I do trainings twice in a week. Every Tuesday, I do hackathon where I'll make you implement the knowledge. And every Thursday, I do Q&A calls where I'll be answering your questions. Besides that, you'll be able to go through all of my courses. Okay. So once you're a lifetime member in my community, you'll be able to experience all of this. So if you do not have any experience, it does not matter. If you're a non-technical person, it does not matter. If your fluency in English is not there, does not matter. Because this is the ultimate training system designed to give you freedom. And how many of you here truly want to achieve that freedom of helping others and building a business from home? Just type the word freedom in the chat box. Okay, this is the freedom business model, the only business model where you can build this from home at the comfort of your own home, where you can spend more time with your family and make lakhs and crores depending on how you commit yourself to serving your audience. Now, my entire freedom business model, it is like a game. So when you start today, you're going to go through a 3-day course, which is completely pre-recorded. And when you complete that course, you're going to be getting a special gift from my side to you. Okay. And then from today, in this 30 days, there are 5 courses that you need to complete. And if you complete that, you'll complete the foundation level. And there's a 90-day challenge called the hackathon that I do live. And it's all simple implementation. All of you type the word simple in the chat box. I like to simplify the entire journey. I don't like to complicate. Most people out there, they complicate the heck out of digital marketing and all of this stuff. I like to simplify it for you because I know that when you make things simple, people make progress. And I also make it fun. All of you just type the word fun in the chat box. For me, I'm a video gamer. I like to play games and stuff. And I also play games with my kids. So everything, I make it into a game. I gamified my community. So every time you finish a particular milestone, you get rewarded for it. Okay. So the first thing I would like all of you to focus on is my challenge, which is the 90-day challenge. I do this challenge once in 3 months. So January, February, March, then April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So every quarter we do a live hackathon. Would you like me to teach you and make you implement the knowledge while you're in the session itself? Type yes in the chat box. The hackathon is like that. And we put you into teams, and there are 10 missions that are there, and we give awards. The actual value of this is 27,900, but because you're here in today's webinar, I'm going to give you a special offer as well. Okay. So this is my live implementation challenge that we do every 3 months. And if you finish the challenge, you'll get an award. If you don't finish the challenge, you can come back and keep doing it how many ever times that you want. We have people who have done our hackathon 3, 4, 5 times, and I always deliver it live. Okay. And you'll get the recordings and replays, and you can even join the hackathon anytime in between also. And you can watch the previous missions and complete the missions. So if you're in the starter stage right now, besides hackathon, the first course you need to complete is the freedom business model, which I would like you all to start today itself. How many of you would like to start learning right now? Type the word now in the chat box. When I say now is right now, today, as soon as we finish this webinar, you want to get started. You don't want to waste any more time. And because the hackathon, it happens only on Tuesdays, I don't want you to wait for that moment. So start learning today itself with the freedom business model. It's a 3-day challenge. And when you complete the 3-day challenge, you'll get a certificate. And you take that certificate, and when you upload that certificate, I'm going to give you a special t-shirt, a free t-shirt on which it'll be written, I can coach. And I'm going to ship that t-shirt to you. And it's both for men and women. And it'll be coming to you as soon as you complete this. Okay. Now, how many of you here are going to be winning this t-shirt within the next 3 days? Type me in the chat box. So you start today as soon as you complete. And even if you skip my videos, the system has been designed where it'll not generate the certificate. You have to watch all of my videos in this 3-day course, and all my videos are short and to the point, and you can each day you need to dedicate 60 minutes per day, 90 minutes per day max. Okay, just to watch in fact, my videos are much shorter. 60 minutes you can complete the entire thing. Okay. Next is niche clarity blueprints. For those of you who are not sure about your topic, whatever I shared right now is just the basics of niche clarity. I have more than 500 templates that I want to give you with lifetime access, where I'll help you refine your micro niche within 1 day, which is 12,500 rupees in value, but I'm going to give it to you absolutely free when you complete the transaction, come into our community. In fact, Lopamudra says that I was looking for something like this for the last 4 years. I'm glad that I finally started the journey that I was visualizing every day since the last few years. Thank you so much, Siddharth sir, for helping me find out my micro niche. Yes, this is something my mind and heart were searching for. Look forward to helping millions of people live a happier and better life. Sincere gratitude from the core of my heart. Thank you, Lopamudra. She was not able to find her topic, and then she really cracked that code. Now, I have a dedicated course called AI Content Mastery. If you're able to spend 3 hours on this course, okay, the course is only 1 hour, but I'll be giving you some assignments. If you're able to sit on for 3 hours, I will help you generate 10 years of content. I'm not kidding. Okay. All I need is your full focused attention on completing this course, and all of my courses, you can finish it in one sitting. Okay. In 1 day, you can complete one of those courses, the other courses. This is 19,500 rupees in value, and I'm going to give this to you absolutely for free when you complete the transaction, come in on board. The next course is Curriculum Design Blueprint. How many of you here would like to design high impact courses? Just type HIC in the chat box. High impact. I'll be teaching you how to record your videos, how long the video should be, what should be the pricing of your course, and then how do you make sure that you also engage your students in the course so there's more engagement during the course. and which tools to use to record your courses. And I also will teach you how you can edit your own courses without having to spend thousands of rupees giving it to editors and stuff. I do a small tutorial on video editing also. Okay, so everything is covered inside this curriculum design blueprint course, which is 12,500 rupees in value, but I'm going to give it to you absolutely for free when you complete the transaction. In fact, Chanchal says that the way you teach and make us do things along as we study is fabulous and gets a lot of momentum and progress in our work. Your videos are short but very crisp and to the point and easy to follow. And that's my teaching style. Okay. Once you complete this, the last course is on budgeting. So all of you just type the word BizPlan, BIZPLAN. Okay, I have a business planning course because some of you may be having some questions around how much should I invest in tools, how much should I invest in advertising, how much should I invest on website creation, on getting a photo shoot, on getting a logo design. So I'll be giving you all of the breakdown on this, where you'll be able to create your own business plan within a span of 60 minutes. Okay, and I'll give you my business plan spreadsheet template, which is this is 9,500 rupees in value, but I'm going to give it to you absolutely for free when you complete the transaction and come in today. So this is what I call as a learning path. Now coming to the implementation path. So this entire learning path, what you're seeing, you can complete it within 2 weeks. You can complete it within 1 week. You can actually complete it within 30 days also, depending on how fast you want to go on this. Okay. And the best part is you have lifetime access. All of you just type LTA in the chat box. Lifetime access, meaning that you can watch this how many ever times that you want. I keep updating these courses also every single year and make it more current and relevant. So with a one-time payment that you're going to be doing, you'll be getting lifetime access to all of these particular courses. Okay. So the implementation is in the next 90 days, you will be able to create your own courses. You'll be able to set up your own systems. You'll be able to generate your own leads. You'll be able to win this hackathon, and you'll also be able to launch and sell your level 1 and level 2 memberships following my guidelines. Okay. So I have a conveyor belt system, which is very easy and simple to follow and implement. Besides this, I'm also going to give you a course to create high converting sales funnels. It's called Funnel Building Formula, where I'll be talking to you about the 12 different ways you can monetize your knowledge, which is 34,500 rupees in value. But I'm going to give this to you also for free when you click on the link and complete the transaction. And I'll give the link just in a bit. Sandy says that Siddharth brings in fun combined with a lot of relevant knowledge that is aligned to whatever he claims to offer. One warning is get set and go. You have to work hard to enjoy the fruits later. So that puts you through the grill, which is a good thing. We will value all that he's sharing once we get our desired outcomes. So how many of you are ready to go through the grill in a fun way? Type ready in the chat box, a lot of exclamation marks next to it. Yeah. So I'm going to put you through a positive kind of a pressure to get stuff done as a coach, to help you make progress, to help you move forward, and to help you get the result ultimately. So how many of you are ready? Type ready in the chat box. I want to read out your names. How many? Lakshmi, you're ready. Sami, you're ready. Irfan, you're ready. Sitaram. Who else? Okay. Harsh, you're ready. Isha, you're ready. Midhun, you're ready. Runesh, you're ready. Mahesh, Madhulika. Yeah, Isha, I read your point. Okay. Bhavani, Smita, Anindya, Vijaya. And again, I'm going to tell you at this point, if some of you feel you're not ready, you can leave this webinar. Okay, not for you. If you're not, feeling that you can go through this. Okay. Next is lead generation. I'll be giving you a course only on lead generation. How do you generate 100 leads using social media? I'll give you specific things to do on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook to generate leads and I'm going to give that to you for free. And I also teach you how to become a one-to-one coach, where I've interviewed Jack Canfield, the author of the book Success Principles, which I'm going to give it to you for free, and affiliate marketing. How many of you here would like to make extra money selling other people's products? Just type OPP in the chat box. So imagine you create a course, and within your course, you can sell Amazon products. You can sell other digital products through ClickBank and everything else. I'm going to teach you how do you make money through affiliate marketing also through your course model, and to basically create multiple streams of income. Okay. This also I'm going to give you for free. Shivram sends this message. He says that, I'm sorry, Sid. Last time I was a bit skeptical about the course, but man, you have earned my respect. So much effort in just the introductions. I actually want to design my course on the very scale that you have done. So if any of you here are a little bit skeptical about this, take a chance on me and experience it today itself. Get in and see the value in it in just today when you start learning the first course. Okay. So overall, if all of you are clear on the structure of the course, just type clear in the chat box. 3 days starting from today to get your basics in place, 30 days to get your foundation strong, 90 days to implement everything and all the gamification that is there, and you have lifetime access to all of this. Okay. Now, just like how you go from from starter to freedom finisher, I have a journey to go from freedom finisher to Hall of Fame. Okay. And how do you accelerate that journey? So just to recap, my Freedom 4.0 bundle, comprising of the hackathon and all of these different courses, the actual value is 1,46,898, which on my website right now is just 14,999. Okay. That is the retail price on the website. You'll be able to get your own personal login and password with our learning management system with world-class information. You can learn on your mobile phone, on the go. We have our own application. And if you want more, just type the word more in the chat box. Let's see. Type the word more. Thank you. Thank you. Now, once you come into the community, we have our own private social network with over 19,000 members in the community. It's a location-based tagging, meaning that if you're from Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, or whichever city, you can find other members from your own city. You can make posts and engage with members. You'll be able to chat with like-minded experts and get inspired. You'll be able to get answers to all of your questions on our 24/7 support forum that we have. So anytime you're stuck, you'll be able to ask questions. And by the way, once you make the payment and come inside today, I'll be giving all of you a live demo of these different systems. Okay. And I'll give you an orientation. You'll also be able to find an accountability partner, and you can take action really fast by going into accountability partner in our, in the system, and just make a post, and then somebody else will become an accountability partner, and you become a buddy, and you can work together. And we have some guidelines that I'll be sharing. Okay. In fact, Tripti says that this is not just a course. Siddharth is with us always, and he wants us to succeed. Being a part of his community is one of the best thing ever. Hackathon has helped me get into action mode and implement. And more importantly, you transform fundamentally from start with the right intentions. So thank you, Tripti, for that. So the private network access is actually 29,910 rupees per year. But because you're here in today's webinar, I'm going to give you a free lifetime access to our private network. All of you just type LTA in the chat box. Free lifetime access with a one-time payment. And I'll be giving you a demo of this once you complete the transaction and come in. Okay. And I want to give you more than this. If you want more than this, just type GMM, give me more. Yeah, dil mange more. Because I believe that if you give me even 1 rupee, I will give you 10 rupees in value. That is one of my value systems. Okay. And that is why we have the lowest. In fact, we have literally nobody asks for a refund itself. Because first of all, I'm telling you that if you're not committed, I don't want your money. Okay. I want people who are serious and committed. And because of this, the value that people get is extremely high. Every Thursday, I do inner circle call. Is it okay if I can answer all of your questions every single week live? Type love it in the chat box if you love that. Okay. I've been doing this for more than 5 years. Every Thursday, I'm there for you. I'm answering questions. Last Thursday, I answered more than 80 questions. And those Q&A sessions go on for 2 hours. So anything that is keeping you stuck, I'm always there to give you that clarity. Okay. And those sessions get recorded. In case you miss it, you can always watch the recording later. But this is my level of support and commitment that I want to offer to you. That for me, I want our relationship to begin today, not end today. It's not when you come into my community, it does not end the relationship. It's the start of our relationship. It's a lifelong relationship. Okay. All of you just type LLR. How many of you here would like to have a lifelong relationship with me, with my community, with my system, so that together we can grow and prosper together? Yeah. Thank you so much. And that is my commitment to you. So we have weekly calls every Thursday, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. I do Q&A sessions, and that's for free. And then weekly tactical meetups. In case you want to learn any specific skills, we have meetups in our community with latest strategies and techniques. And you can also access all of that for free when you come into our community. So basically, you're getting into the largest community for experts, coaches, and teachers and trainers with a one-time payment only. Okay. The total value of this support is 49,998 if I have to put a number to it. But as I told you, I'm going to give you lifetime support on this with a one-time payment that you have. And we have different facilitators who come, they give the support and help. We have support forums, and we've got your back on this. So just to total the value of the bundle, the courses alone is 1,46,898. The network access is 29,999, and the lifetime support is 49,998. If I have to total it, it's 2,26,895 in actual value. But as I mentioned on our website, the current retail price to become a member in our community is 14,999 rupees. We have over 7,737 reviews on Trustpilot at 5-star, which is really hard to get. And that itself speaks volumes in terms of what people think about this community. And Neeraj says that Siddharth's teaching is focused, non-repetitive, high quality and well structured. I like his methodology of teaching. It is very evident that he's teaching from his soul and spirit. As a pilot, he reminds me of my favorite helicopter flying instructor of training days. I would love to associate with him in the times to come. 5 stars and a diamond heart from my side. Good luck, Sid. Let's make the world better. No, it's messages like these that make my day. Okay. So I just want to tell you that the reason I'm even doing this business and in offering you to come into my community is so that together let's make a difference in this world. Okay, how many of you are able to resonate with my with my ideology, with my vision and the system over here? Just type me in the chat box. Thank you so much. I really want to appreciate each one of you here. Lakshmi, Irfan, Sugish, Madhulika, Sitaram. Yeah, just type me. Anybody else here? I'm just reading some of your names over here. Yeah, Isha, Anindya, Savita, Bhavika, Archit, Raj, Akhtar, Rajesh Sharma. Thank you so much. We are going to be getting on a magical journey together, and it's a fail-proof system. The only way to fail is if you quit. Okay, and if you plan to quit, I don't want your money. Just keep it to yourself. It's a battle-tested system that is working. So, as a limited time offer, only today for action takers, I'm going to give you something special. Okay, I want to give you a special offer. Now, the reason why I want to give you a special offer is because when I started on this journey, I did not have any money. In 2011, I said, right, I started my agency. And at that point, I had lost my job. And I remember I came back home, my wife was sitting in the bedroom, and I went to Vani and I told her, Vani, I lost my job. And then she pointed at her stomach and she said something that shattered me. She said, what do we do about this child? She was 3 months pregnant. I had 500 rupees in my bank account and I had just lost my job and I did not know what to do. On that day, I felt like a loser. I felt like I had disgraced my family and I did not feel worthy enough to be a father. It was the most defining moment of my life, if I have to think about it. But on that day, I made a decision. I told my wife, I told Vani that never ever again will I bring our family into this situation. I made a promise to her. This was way back, 2011. And then it was a pretty long journey. It took us more than 10 years to bounce back. Luckily, I found mentors who came into my life. We were going through a lot of financial issues, had to borrow money, I pawned my wife's gold jewelry, 10 lakh gold loan, went through all of those struggles for a long time. I was only paying the interest for many years. And the right mentors came into my life. And because of surrendering to those mentors, I'm very proud to say that today, because of that situation that I went through back in time, today I'm able to help hundreds of people come out of the same situation. So I will not change my journey. I will not change my story. That had to happen. But what really worked for me was I made a decision. I made a promise to my wife that I will never bring our family into that situation again. And by God's grace, I fulfilled that promise. And I'm hoping to fulfill that promise for you, for your families, and for all of our families who are going through different situations. So, how many of you here would agree with me that decisions are the only way to change our destiny? Type agree in the chat box. Decisions are the only way to change the destiny. There is, complaining and giving excuses is not a strategy. I did not have a second option. I had to make it work. But today, every single one of you here, you have the opportunity to come out of your situation because you have a community. At that point, I did not have a community. I had to figure things out my own way. And what has taken me 10 years to do, you can do it in 3 years. You can do it in less than 3 years. So how many of you are ready for this? Type I am ready in the chat box. Yeah. Now, even if you are not sure about your topic and not sure about your niche, if you're just starting from scratch, you're just ground zero, as long as you're open and coachable and you want to make a difference in your life, this is going to be your next step. Okay. So my intention is I want to help you live and run a business from anywhere in the world. 2 is I want to help you spend more time with your kids and your family. And along with that, serve more people with the expertise that you have. Now, if you resonate with this freedom, family, and service, only then I would like you to come into my community because this is the filter that I use. Because there are some people who don't come with this mindset and they'll not fit into my community. Okay. Only if you have this value system, I would like you to come in because I'm on a mission to transform our broken education system. And I would like us together as an army of teachers and leaders, let us become those mentors or implementers. Okay. So are you ready? Only for action takers. Type the word ready in the chat box and let me call out some of your names. Okay. So Lakshmi, Savita, and I'll call out your names as you're making the payment and coming in. Okay. But I want to call out how many of you are ready. And again, at this point, I also want to tell you, if you're not ready, if you feel that this is not your thing, you can leave this. Okay. I want to work with people who are really committed to this process. Thank you, Harsh, Isha, Vijay, Anindya, Irfan, Sami. Thank you so much. So just to do a recap, the total value is 226895. And on the website, you can see it's 14,999, which is a silver membership. As a limited time offer, only today, inclusive of GST, I'm going to give you a special link where you don't have to pay 14,999. I'm going to give it to you for just 9,999. Good. So how many of you want this link? Just type me in the chat box if you want the link. Okay, so let me just pull up the link. But before I share the link, I just want to check once more with all of you. Okay, I just want to be doubly sure that you are ready for this. Do you want a better deal than this? Can I give you something, a better deal than this if you take action within 15 minutes? Yes, type yes, yes, yes. Type yes with a lot of excitement. I want to see how many of you type yes. Okay, I'll give you a better deal provided you take action within 15 minutes. Okay, so only for 15 minutes, I'll be putting a timer on the screen. Those of you who take action using a special code, which is applied only for today, if you apply that, you will not need to pay 9,999. I've asked my team to create a link and they will also share the link. And I'll also share the link with you. I will give you an additional 2,000 rupee discount. Okay. So just get in as a one-time investment for just 7,999. And all you have to do is I'm going to pause the chats right now. It's a special link valid for today. Click on that link and complete the transaction. Or you can even just scan this QR code. And I'm going to just start a 15-minute countdown timer right now. And I'll be sharing some other case studies as and when this happens. Okay. And your time for this is going to be only 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I'll be asking my team to close this and you'll not be able to get this. So your time starts now.